¿Puedes creer que Gustavo me manda mensaje y ahora me clava el visto?
La nueva temporada del Fin del Amor es un manual fallido de cómo sobrevivir a los 30 sin perder la cabeza. Lali Espósito vuelve en esta nueva temporada y esta vez con más problemas, más crisis existenciales y más amores como Gustavo, interpretado por Daniel Hendler. La nueva temporada del Fin del Amor ya está disponible solo en Prime Video.
Hi everyone, I hope you're all having a good day or a good night, whichever of the two applies. Sorry it took a little longer than I expected to start. I'm still needing to do a little few things. So hope you all have some patience. Okay, where is it? Here. There we go. Okay. There we go, that should be all. Alright, sorry it took a little bit longer than I anticipated. Alright. Let us wait until this song ends and then we can carry on. Alright, and that should be it. Let's close this and this. And let's go to the game. There we go. So yeah, as the title implies, we are going to be witnessing a wedding. I'm just going to double check that everything is being worked on. Oh, I got some mod updates. If you want, I can let you all know which mods I'm using. But yeah, it's just a few minor things. Alright, let's begin this. Colonel Arden Sortek. Commander, on behalf of First Prince Hans Davion, the Federated Sons wishes to extend to you an offer for a 2-year independent commission within the armed forces of the Federated Sons. Over the years, one of our regimental command teams have suffered significant losses at the hands of the Draconis Combine, which have left the unit's veterans suffering from exhaustion and low morale. A few years ago, the AFFS sought to inject new blood into this unit, promoting up a promising young officer from the Davion Assault Guards, who has since been working on replenishing the ranks of the RCT. But with the replacement troops being fairly green and the veterans demoralized and drained, God damn it. Hold on, going to reload. The cat just stepped on the fucking... on the keyboard. Alright. But with the replacement troops being fairly green and the veterans demoralized and drained, it is High Command's belief that we need an additional injection of skilled talent to give some stability to the unit, while they work to rebuild their lost ranks. Should you accept this commission, you will be put under the 2-year exclusive contract under the direct command of the Marshal of the Armed Forces of the Federated Sons. You will still be entitled to your posted MRB rates, with full combat bonus should the need arise. Contact us soon if these terms are agreeable. If we do not hear from you by the time our contract opens up, we will need to move on to someone else. We hope to hear from you soon. Alright. Thank you for answering the call, Commander. I am Marshal Jackson Devian of the Cruxis Lancers, 2nd Battalion. Jackson Devian, okay. You might know us better as the Kestrel Lancers. Just to be sure, I need to check something. Yeah, I think I'm coming well. Hold on, give me a second. I think that will be better. There we go. I'll be honest with you, Commander, the Kestrel Lancers have seen better days. My predecessor was posted on the border with the Draconis Combine and suffered heavy losses at the hand of Hoscoritas raids during the Third Succession War. While on paper we might still officially exist as a full battalion of the Cruxis Lancers, the reality is that the first Prince Davian is waiting our deactivation due to our current numbers. We've been aggressively recruiting to fix this, but I need experienced soldiers to build up a reliable corps that I can count on to get the job done and train up the fresh talent. After seeing your performance up close during the Galahad War Games, I am confident that your unit is exactly what the Kestrel Lancers need at the moment. Although you have been contracted to us as a mercenary, officially you will be added to the Kestrel Lancers roster as a Special Operations Battle Mech Company under my command. We want to preserve an appearance of strength to our enemies while our rebuilding is underway. Take your time to prepare your mechs and gears, then head to the nearest jump point. The AFFS will charter a command circuit to bring you to the Cruxis Lancers home base on Mira. Be prepared for anything, Commander. With Hans Davian's upcoming wedding to Melissa Steiner, the AFFS has been put on high alert. We will provide you with full briefing once you get to Mira. Alright, let us go.
Husband, in honor of our marriage, I give you a regiment of battle mechs and the means to support them in perpetuity.
My love, in honor of our marriage, I give you a vast prize. The Capellan Confederation.
Lancers, we have been called to war. Operation Rat is a go. Our objective? To cripple the Confederation's military-industrial complex, to bloody their most fanatic battle mech regiments, and to take their territory for our own, thus securing our borders for our newfound alliance with House Steiner. To do this, all 8 of the Cruxis Lancer RCTs have been called upon to take one system, the most vital planet targeted by the Federated Sons, the fortress world of Tikhonov. Defended by numerous battle mech regiments, a vast network of man-made fortifications, and one of the most hardened planetary militias of the entire Inner Sphere. For over 600 years, Tikhonov has stood as an indomitable bastille, repelling all who dare to challenge its gauntlet of defenses. But the planet itself is a prize like no other. A fully self-sufficient world virtually untouched by the chaos of the succession wars. Heavily industrialized with an astronomical abundance of natural ore and mineral mining that fuels a booming planetary economy and acts as the foundation for Tikhonov's true prize, battle mech factories. Responsible for the manufacturing of large portions of the Capellan Confederation's heavy battle mech forces, and considered to be the lifeblood to the CCAF's war machine. Taking Tikhonov and its mech factories from the Confederation will rob them of one of their military's most vital resources and add it to our own. But the defenders of Tikhonov are among the most fanatical supporters of the Capellan state. Many of them lifelong residents of the region. Expect them to fight with unparalleled levels of ferocity to defend their homeworld. First Prince Hans Davian has personally charged the Crucis Lancers with this mission: to break the unbreakable fortress world and claim its mech factories in the name of the Federated Suns. And as God is our witness, we will not misplace the faith that he has put into all of us. We will bend Tikhonov and any other Capellan world that stands in our way to our will.
I hope they saved us some cake from the wedding. Alright, what battle mechs I have available? I know I have a handful of them, even though I put myself to upgrade everything. Yeah, I should have enough. Oh, right. 10 demolition units, kill 7 Igors, kill 50 Manticores. It's not going to quite happen anytime soon, so let's go with this. The invasion of Tikhonov has begun. Over 300 dropships carrying all 8 regiments of the Crucis Lancers are continuing a high G-borne towards the planet. Our flotilla's aerospace escort has just fought back the Night Raiders' deep space interdiction force, leaving only one more obstacle that we must clear before we can make planetfall. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying a series of anti-dropship batteries located on the Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. These batteries, combined with the remaining Night Raiders' aerospace fighters, could do some serious damage to the Lancers' invasion force as they try to breach the planet's atmosphere. So it is imperative that we clear the way for our fellow Lancers. This war is just beginning, so remember your training. Watch each other's back and do not overcommit your forces in this opening engagement. We will still need mechs at the ready for when we make planetfall. Let's show the rest of the Crucis Lancers what the new Kestrel Lancers can do. Alright, 245. That means a handful of heavies and mediums. Let's try to go for Sibyls and some salvage if we can. Mostly Sibyls because... Alright, Highlander is currently being worked on. I'll be taking the Hunchback. Marauder is... Wait, who is... Okay, this guy, I'm going to be giving him the Warhammer 6. And the Orion is being worked on. I don't think I have... Actually, let's change this too. There we go. I'm going to be using the my Dragoon in the starting mission. Alright, everything looks good. Let's go. We are not using a secondary lance for this one.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand.
I'm hearing a lot of PPC fire.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, for
generations, Tikhonov has stood as one of the Confederation's economic and manufacturing centers.
A Wolfhound
Because of this,
and
House
a
Liao has
Wolverine.
spent
We have as
generations
our
and considerable
allies.
resources turning Tikhonov into one of the most fortified systems in the Inner Sphere, which includes a network of anti-dropship orbital arrays here on Tikhonov's first moon, Doria. The Kestrel Lancers have been tasked with destroying the arrays and clearing the way for the remaining Lancer regiments to make planetfall. Your strike forces assigned targets have been marked on your HUD. The remaining Kestrel Lancers will be executing similar strikes against targets of their own. Show the second what you are made of, Commander.
Can do.
Target destroyed.
So far everything seems to be easy. We are not being struck by hostiles. I expect it to be intercepted or something like that. There might be an ambush up ahead.
Acquired.
Targets destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target
Shame we have to destroy these installations. Planetary defenses like these haven't been made in centuries.
target destroyed.
Taking and holding them would pull resources away from the invasion. The main objective here is to take Tikhonov itself. We can't risk giving the Confederation any more time to dig into their positions on
There
planet.
they are. We got some enemies on the back.
Is the reason humanity's seen 300 years of technological regression. All because of these bloody succession wars.
Watch your tone, Tech. We have a job to do. We can argue about historical preservation later.
Got another one.
Good.
Target acquired.
More flyers incoming.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Careful, Wolfhound, you're isolating yourself.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Moving to your 6, Commander. You're coming up on one of the anti-dropship arrays now, Commander. Only tangle with the defenders if you feel you need to. Once those guns are silenced, the militia will be stranded on this rock anyways. We have a long war ahead of us, so be sure not to take on any unnecessary risks. Anti-dropship batteries are active. Take them out.
Got it, sir. Engaging.
On our way.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Holding at this needed position.
Our offensive location.
Target acquired.
Take down that blackjack.
Engaging.
Target acquired.
Enemy mech destroyed.
Target destroyed.
Enemy mech eliminated.
By the bleed, my mech has gone critical.
Target destroyed.
With you.
Keep moving.
Target acquired.
We are not here for sightseeing. Destroy these cannons.
showing all targets at this facility destroyed.
We got company.
New target, assassin. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Good shot.
Target destroyed.
Alright, hostiles eliminated. We are going to the second installation. I should really consider putting some jump jets on this thing.
We're moving in behind you, Commander.
Acquired.
Target is down.
Destroyed.
Falling in behind you. Nav point received. Let's go. Tango down.
Target acquired.
Holding a location.
Damn, it's almost done.
Tango down.
Acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target acquired.
Focus engagement on its target.
Focus fire the hunchback. Force it back.
Target destroyed.
Roll to rendezvous. Tango eliminated.
Target destroyed.
Moving with the lance.
Hostiles eliminated. Open fire.
Nav point reached. Holding at nav point.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Moving on you.
Target acquired.
Cruises Lancers Command. Kestrel Lancers reporting all installations destroyed. You are clear for approach.
We read you, Marshal Davian. Return to your dropships and prepare your forces for planetfall. We'll see you on the ground.
Acknowledged. All stations, move to
Got
designated evac points on the double. We have an invasion to get to.
Target destroyed.
Enemy destroyed.
Alright, let's head back to the dropship. This initial part of the invasion was relatively easy. Most of my damage came from being full and charging forward without checking what mechs the opponent had. Oh shit, I forgot to do something important. I'll do it as soon as we are right back to the dropship.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Let's help a little bit the occupation force.
Target destroyed.
Well, that one is a little bit outside of my range.
We've got you, Commander. Mount up and prepare for a hard burn out of here. Marshal Davion wants us planetside with the rest of the Lancers ASAP.
Understood, Brianna. Alright, let's see. Do I want the indicator? Is there anything else that could be of use? Let's get a part of the assassin. And fill our AC choose. No, actually, let's go for medium lasers. Some medium lasers. And that should do it. Of course, as always, my Warhammer just almost gets his arm shot off. A solid opening salvo, but this world is just getting started. Dorilla was manned mostly by planetary militia. While they might have been some of the toughest militia in the inner sphere, they still don't hold a candle to the hardened CCAF regiments that call Tikhonov their home. Always assume the next fight is going to be tougher than the last, and that it will come sooner than you think. So be sure to pace yourself and your personnel out there. Our next operation is scheduled to commence in 15 days. If your mechs are in need of repair, be sure to get your techs started on them immediately. Even if they won't be ready for your next deployment, getting their parts repairs in the queue might be the difference between life and death in the coming months of this campaign. Always remember, Operation Rat will not be a sprint, it's going to be a marathon, so never overcommit to a single battle if it means that we'll lose the war. Understood. First, let's get our battle mechs fixed up. And yeah, most of my mechs are going to be ready by the time the next mission comes. Kestrel Lancers. Thanks to your valiant efforts on Doria, the entirety of the Cruxis Lancers were able to make planetfall with minimal casualties. Since making planetfall, we have learned that the Capellan Confederation Strategic Military Director, Pavel Hritstik, is presently on Tikhonov leading the Capellan Defenders. This bodes incredibly well for our war efforts, as capturing or eliminating Hritstik would end this war before it even starts. But we can't get ahead of ourselves. The Cruxis Lancers' next objective is to take control of major population centers and, most importantly, secure Tikhonov's numerous spaceports on the planet. The 6th and the 8th cruises will be assigned to take the capital of Tikograd. The 7th is dropping to secure the primary earthworks limited battle mech factories, while the remaining Crux's Lancers unit will fan out and take other major population centers around the planet. The Kestrel Lancers have been assigned to take the mining town of Kisiga, located high in the Kazan mountain range. Although it is a small township compared to the other major population centers, it is an important one as it remains close to the major mineral mining operations and has an active spaceport located nearby that is used to ship refined materials off planet. No spaceport is too minor when it comes to planetary conquest, so despite its size, it is still heavily defended. MIIO intelligence estimate that the entirety of the Ariana Grenadiers has been set to garrison Gisiga and its surrounding area. The Crucis Lancers Aerospace Wings plans on bombarding the Grenadiers while they are in the open, which will force them to pull back to into the city itself. The Kestrel Lancers will then move on Gisiga and clear out whatever Grenadier forces remain after the aerospace jugs are done with them. Our assault will commence in 2 weeks. Prepare your forces appropriately. Alright. Alright, we have 10 more. That is not enough to really make a big difference here. I can't change this guy's Warhammer for a Marauder, I think. That will be cool, yep. How much until the dragon? Oh, only 3 days, so we're good. Alright, the Waco Rangers. Someone once told me that determination becomes obsession and then it becomes all that matters. I am always reminded of that quote whenever I think of Wayne Waco and his Waco Rangers. When the Capellan Confederation decided to disband the first Tau Centi Rangers, Wayne's natural charisma and upbeat look on life inspired loyalty and kept large majority of disbanded units together, and they ventured out on their own. But that positivity was the first thing to be crushed under the foot as the same stalker that pancaked his son John on New Aragon. As the stories go, the Rangers were facing off against the Zeta Battalion, Volkswagen's fancy battalion that feels almost exclusively assault mechs. John's lance of scout mechs were shot down, igniting smoke screens to blind Zeta's lumbering slow movers. John successfully ejected out of his cockpit, but when he was running across an open field attempting to link up with other Ranger mechs trying to rescue him, a Dragon Stalker maliciously crossed John under the mech's foot as he fled for his life. A Comstar inquiry cleared Volkswagens of any wrongdoing, but that only pushed Wayne even further off the edge. Now the charisma and optimism he was known for has been replaced with bitterness and rage. To his credit, he has tempered his fury into forging his Rangers into becoming the Dragon's ultimate foil. Even if their rivalry with James Falls seems to be purely one-sided, as the Dragons seem to show little regard to Wayne's blood feud with them. Alright, we are going to be deploying now. Let's wait the 15 days. This will make most of my mechs be battle ready. Sadly, I haven't gotten the time to put Endosteel on this Marauder, so it will have to do for now. Let's not use a secondary lance, and let's just charge with what we have.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online.
God, the Marauder looks so fucking cool.
All systems nominal.
Each of the Crucis Lancers Lancers regiments has been assigned to take cities adjacent to regional spaceports to secure our foothold within the system, while the 6th and 8th Crucis RCT makes an advance on the capital city of Tigrad. We have been assigned to take and hold the mining city of Gizhiga and its small spaceport high in the Kazan mountain range. Our fighters report that they have inflicted heavy casualties against the Ariana Grenadiers defending the region, pushing them back into the city itself. Their remaining Op-4 and some planetary militia have held themselves up in the city and have refused to surrender to our forces. So we've been ordered to move against them and clear them out. Taking out all Grenadier forces should force the Tikhonov militia to surrender, so Grenadier IFFs will be highlighted as primary targets on your HUD. Our best estimate is that there is roughly a company's worth of active Grenadiers in the city that we will need to clear out. So let's get to work, Lancers.
Hi there. It looks like that mech had some valuables on it. Go over and pick it up. Let's see if there's anything we can use.
Understood.
Walk on up to the treasure to pick it up. That's close enough. Ready to start pickup operation. Nice to have some extra ballistics.
Oh, nicely done.
Enemy destroyed.
Everyone hold your fire and conserve ammunition. Form on me as we march towards the city.
Trigger ready.
Isn't it against the Ares conventions to attack cities housing civilian populations?
The Ares conventions were renounced at the beginning of the First Succession War, and even if they were still ratified, the Grenadiers taking refuge in the city would still constitute a military target under the conventions. I don't like it any more than you do. Urban combat is dirty work, but in this case, the Grenadiers are forcing our hand. If we crush their main body, the hope is that their remaining forces should capitulate to us. But the Grenadiers are fanatical supporters of the Capellan state, so it's anyone's guess as to what they will do. Let's hope their compassion for their people exceeds their desire to draw out this engagement any longer. We've made contact with the Grenadiers. They're using the inner city as cover. All Lancer forces, advance into the city and flush them out.
Wow, awesome shot.
Everyone be careful with the civilian infrastructure.
That point received. Let's go.
Take your shots carefully.
Acquisition. Just walk up to it in order to pick it up.
Look, units are in engagement range. Closing.
Target acquired.
Grenadier forces are showing losses. Let's keep the momentum up.
Target destroyed.
Falling in behind you.
You heard the commander. Let's move.
Oh, you're about to explode.
I'm showing half of all primary targets have been destroyed. Keep it up.
Shit. I got it.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
There it is.
Grenadier forces, you have fought bravely for your cause, but the battle is lost. Surrender and no further harm will come to you or Gizhiga.
You take us for fools? You, the dogs of that code, Constabium.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
Only too close about the conquest of our nation and his winning.
Target destroyed.
What he did. No self-respecting Capellan will ever again trust the lies your Federation
Oh damn, we dealt with them already.
Very well. Have it your way. Kestrel Lancers, finish the fight. Ariana Grenadier forces have been neutralized. Commander, secure your position and prepare to receive relief forces. With any luck, the other 7 Lancer regiments meet with similar success.
I think I might be a little bit over-prepared. Yeah, I still cannot figure out how to get this one done. Yeah, sorry for that. Well, nothing of particular value here, so I'll just pick 2 parts of the Warhammer. Kestrel Lancers, I have an important announcement. Last night we received a word that Pavel Fritzik has abandoned Tikhonov. The 6th, 7th and 8th cruises attempted to capture him, but bad weather prevented the airspace wings from being able to pursue Fritz's dropship as he fled the system. Across Tikhonov, coordinated resistance to our invasion is beginning to break apart. Remaining CCAF units are fleeing into the wilderness, unable to get to their dropships now that we have firm control over all Tikhonov's spaceports. The capital of Tikhograd is in its talks with the AFF's commands to negotiate terms of surrender for the city and many of the major civilian population centers on Tikhonov. We are hoping that they will help us broker a surrender from the remaining CCAF forces now trapped on Tikhonov. But until that time, the trapped CCAF forces remain a threat. Will our Blitzkrieg work at disrupting their defenses and taking firm control of the system's spaceports, it also allowed for a large number of Confederation forces to withdraw into the wilderness, where they will undoubtedly regroup in mass. Thanks to the efforts of the Severan Cruxes and their liberation of the head of Earthworks Limited facilities in Tikhongrad, we were able to identify a hidden Earthworks mech production facility deep within Kazan Mountain range, less than 600 clicks south of our current position. Our liaison with the Ministry of Information Intelligence and Operation believes that this will be where the CCAF guerrillas will make an attempt to regroup their forces. As the closest unit stationed near this hidden facility, Command wants the Kestrel Lancers to move against this installation to capture it before the CCAF are allowed to fortify their positions and resupply. Taking this facility should cut the legs out from the remaining Confederation forces in systems, so be sure to bring the biggest mechs you can muster in time for this fight. We will be moving against the facility shortly. Finish the fight strong, Lancers. Oh god, I'm really struggling right now. So they want me to bring the biggest mechs I have, yet they only give me tonnage limit of 255. I feel like there is something not quite working there. Okay, it starts in 11 days. I was the only one who took any damage there. Okay, we have 10. I still think this is about the best we can do for the time being. I don't think I have any 60-ton. No, I don't. Alright, let's begin this. Actually, let me check something. Yeah, nothing here that can be done. And let's paint our mechs with the Davian colors, since we are currently working for them. Shit, I passed it. Wait, what is it? Is there like no palette for House Davian? Oh, here it is. I'm just dumb. Yeah, sadly this one doesn't have the paint scheme for that one. So I'm just going to copy and paste this. No, not that. Damn it. Looks good enough. I fucked up with the colors again because I'm a dumbass. Yeah, look, I say this looks Davian enough. And let me check something. What is the... Oh, we only have permission 1. Yeah, let's not use a secondary lens and just keep with this.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled this system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden Earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the Earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we reach the targeted facility.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Hostiles flying in.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
I got it! On our way.
Target destroyed.
Alright, we just eliminated the... whatever delaying force this was.
The commander wants us over there. Form up.
Holding at that point.
Marshal Davian, we have made contact with Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now.
New target.
We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses.
I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once. Moving with the lance.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile.
We are Oscar Mike.
New target grasped.
Shared targets identified.
What the heck is it?
Target destroyed. New target Orion.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized
Oh
the turrets.
great, it's stuck behind the wall.
Free to approach.
With you.
Target destroyed.
We're moving.
Just move here, ignore the blackjack.
We're moving into position.
Forming on you.
New target fire started. Target acquired.
Small offensive capabilities. Punching out.
Target destroyed.
Be advised. Dynasty unit has gone critical.
Everyone hold your fire, I'll be taking main charge of who we fire upon.
Blimey, those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries. Yes, Between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Shit.
New target, Spider. Target destroyed. New target, Trebuchet. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Okay, this is entire. All the damage that is happening right now is entirely on the Federated Sun forces. They are the ones who are not holding their fire. Ah, god damn it.
On our way. Holding an nav point.
Huh. Are you sure it's about the grid?
At requested location.
It seems like it's doing just fine.
Moving to your 6, Commander.
I'm so glad I got a big galactic probe right now.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility becomes your tomb.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
I am not firing a single shot.
Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
Listen, all of the damage happening right now is on your troops, not mine.
New target, Vindicator.
Hostile unit spotted. Moving to attack.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
As I was saying. Shit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Careful.
Target destroyed.
Like that is the entirely the Atlas doing.
Target destroyed.
The Atlas is doing more damage to the facility than I ever could. Well, no, if I wanted to destroy this facility, I would be doing a lot more damage than that Atlas. But still. We're going to skip the repairs for now.
New target, Raven. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
On mark, at waypoint.
Target
Grid location received. We're Oscar Mike.
incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Can you guys move? Oh, it's the fucking Davian forces again, ruining everything.
Target destroyed.
You heard the commander. Let's move.
Nav point received. Let's go.
Alright, let's repair this Dragoon.
System offline.
Holding at location.
On location, commander.
Okay, I don't know what happened to that door.
We're Oscar Mike.
System offline.
At your requested waypoint, commander.
System offline.
On station.
The Marauder doesn't really need repairs.
Holding at your waypoint.
They have a turret there that they didn't turn on for some reason.
Falling in behind you.
Relocating to nav point.
Sylvester, you're all that is left. Kill these veterans.
I'm reading multiple mech reactor activations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
That's a Jenner.
See now what the Capellan Confederation is capable of.
You should have left when you had the chance, Fedrat. Tikhonov may yet fall, but you will not live to see it.
God damn it.
Target destroyed.
Our assigned mech target is on the field. Let's take it down.
Wilco, focusing fire.
A lot of things.
Forming on the commander.
I think we thought that was the last of them.
Tikhonov was a partner in the greatness that is the Capellan state. We were free. We were happy.
I think we dealt with them a little faster than they expected.
Following your lead.
We will die before becoming pawns to Han's Davions and
Yep. The dragon is too powerful. Okay, can you stop that?
know that he will not stop at Tikhonov. The Fox will not stop till he sees all of the Confederation and its people suffer. And for what? The crown of a long-dead Star League? As if any citizen of the Inner Sphere cares.
Holding a location.
What the fuck are you even doing?
I've requested location.
Alright. We're just going to have to wait until the guy finishes babbling. Either that or the mission is bugged and I need to restart. Oh, I know what possibly happened. I need to destroy the blackjack that is bugged all the way back, and since he's stuck in a rock, I cannot do that. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to restart the mission.
The capital of Tikograd has surrendered. Strategic Director Pavel Ridzik has fled the system, and the primary earthworks manufacturing facilities in Tikograd have fallen under our control. But the fight is not over. Davian intelligence has tracked the remaining Liao defenders to a hidden earthworks mech assembly plant and storage facility close to our forward operating base. Our mission is to finish the fight. Eliminate all Liao defenders and secure the earthworks production site. Kestrel Lancers, advance.
Commander, the entire 2nd Crucis is on deck for this mission. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Support our allies and clear the field. There is no telling what we'll encounter once we
Okay,
reach the
let's
targeted
deal with these few
facility.
tanks.
Armored vehicle spotted.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
We're Oscar Mike.
Acquired.
Target destroyed.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
There we go.
holding a designated grid location.
Relocating to that point.
Target destroyed.
requested location.
Come on, guys, you don't have any reason to be this lazy at.
Marshal Davian, we have made contact with Liao defenders screening the base. We're engaging now. We've made it to the outer perimeter, encountering large amounts of static defenses. I've identified the turret's control center, marking it on the HUD now. If there is anyone with jump capabilities, we may be able to silence those turrets all at once.
Battle mech. Repo order received. Let's go.
Target destroyed. Incoming missile. Target acquired.
Lance repositioning to requested nav point.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Incoming missile.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired.
Come on.
New target vindicated.
Enemy mech down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target arrived.
At requested location.
Marshal Davian, we have breached the facility's perimeter. IFF readings indicate additional hostiles both inside and outside the facility. Commander Mason, you will secure the interior. Do your best to preserve as much of the facility as possible. A working mech production facility is much too valuable to destroy. All remaining Lancers, fan out and secure the exterior of this facility. Make sure no Liao forces escape.
Destroyed.
Understood.
Forming on the commander.
Off trigger.
New target urban mech. Target acquired.
Marshal Davian, we have neutralized the turrets. Your forces are free to approach.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Moving into formation, Commander.
Okay, I think this should now fix the mission. After we dealt with all the enemy forces.
Those are cataphracts. One of the first new battle mechs designs in centuries.
Yes. Between the Raven and the Cataphract, House Liao has been the only great house other than House Steiner to produce brand new mech designs since the start of the Succession Wars. Even with it being mostly cobbled together by recycling components from other mechs, it's still an impressive battle mech, which is why it is imperative that we minimize the damage to this facility.
Target destroyed. New target Spider. Target destroyed.
Alright, that spider has been dealt with. Let's move.
Target acquired. New target Trebuchet. Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
I think the fucking door stops the crit from happening for some reason, which is interesting.
Moving to grid. Moving into formation.
The Marauder is going to take a little while until they arrive here.
forces. You're trespassing on Earthworks Limited private property. Withdraw from this facility immediately or face the consequences.
I am Marshal Jackson Davian of the 2nd Crucis Lancers. In the name of First Prince Hans Davian and the Federated Sons, we are here to commandeer this facility. Stand down and surrender, and no further harm will come to you or your people.
I am afraid both you and I know that this is not possible, Marshal. If you will not withdraw, then it is my duty to make sure that this facility
Target
becomes your
destroyed.
tomb.
Target acquired.
Commander, clear out the remaining enemy forces as fast as you can. They will most likely attempt to sabotage the facility rather than see it fall into our hands.
Target received. Engaging.
Target
Be
destroyed.
advised. Dynasty unit has gone critical.
New target Phoenix Hawk. Target acquired.
Commander, our mission is to capture this complex in functional condition. Check your fire in these tight quarters and eliminate any enemies you encounter ASAP.
I am not the one who is shooting. Who is complete. Gods, you need to teach your forces to hold their goddamn fire.
Sighting on hostile forces. Moving to straight.
Target destroyed.
Because the only one who is doing damage to the facilities is your goddamn lance.
This production line seems to have automated mech repair bays handy. Make use of them while you can, Commander. No telling what we will face deeper into this facility.
Weapons free.
Navigating to rendezvous.
Target acquired.
At the waypoint. Holding a designated position.
New target Locust. Target acquired.
Procedure. I'm going critical.
Target destroyed.
Max Tango eliminated.
Gods, the enemies are more effective at our own lance. Oh, got it, Godswolf. Thanks you for the lurk. Our own allies are more of a detriment to our mission than the fucking Capellans.
Top point reached.
What the hell were you doing there? Excuse you?
encounter activations in your vicinity, Commander. Watch yourself.
Road base. Enemy units are in range. Fire on all available targets.
Target destroyed.
You should have left when you had the chance, Fedrat. Tikhonov may yet fall, but you will not
Target
live to see
acquired.
it.
Our seismic target is on the field. Let's take it down.
New target cataphract. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Nothing but a selfish warmonger. He uses what he to his teenage pride as a rule to initiate a war against the entire
Target destroyed.
And you paid the price as the villains. What did the people of the Confederation ever do to deserve this? Long live Chancellor Liao! Long live the Capellan State! Marshal Barrier, my security forces have been depleted. On behalf of Earthworks Limited, I formally surrender myself and all my staff into your custody. All Earthworks forces, I order you to stand down. Your lives are not worth this fight.
On behalf of the Federated Sons, I accept your surrender. All Crucis Lancer forces, stand down. Mission accomplished. Tikhonov is ours.
Alright. So yeah, that was the bug. Let's see. I'm going to take this because I feel like they are going to be useful later. A Raven. Interesting. Yeah, I'm going to take the Raven and later upgrade it, if I can build it, of course. Mission accomplished, Lancers. Tikhonov is officially ours. Cruxis Lancers Command has accepted the surrender of Tikhongrad and the major population centers around the planet. While pockets of resistance still exist, they currently do not possess the numbers or the coordination to be considered a major threat. The 8 Cruxis will be indefinitely posted on assignment here to administer the transfer of power to the Federated Sons. From there, they will be tasked with tracking down the remaining resistance fighter and securing a permanent hold on the entire Tikhonov system. As for the rest of the Cruxis Lancers, all mechwarriors and combat personnel have been granted a month's worth of leave for R&R. All command and technician personnel will remain focused on repairs and refitting our equipment for our next assignment. In a month's time, the Cruxis Lancers will be breaking apart into individual regiments for the next phase of Operation RIT. Commander, while the enlisted personnel are on leave, I'll need you to prepare your company for our next target. Be sure to use these months to retool any battlefield salvage, upgrade weapons, and prep your forces in anticipation for our next fight. With the Cruxis Lancers dividing up to invade multiple targets, prepare your forces to shoulder the heavier direct combat operations. But don't neglect speed and utility, as we'll need to remain flexible and might have a need of high mobility operations depending on what is thrown at us. One final item. The liberation of Earthworks mech factories in Tikhongraph and Kazan have yielded large surplus of near-complete mechs. Our techs were able to complete the construction of a number of cataphracts that were on the verge of being operational when we conquered the facilities. These mechs will be distributed to Alcrux's Lancer battalions to replenish our forces lost in this campaign. Commander, your unit will be gift a fresh cataphract as a combat bonus for the liberation of the Kazan facility. You are free to use it as you see fit. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion of our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. Be sure to collect any company provisions from the market while we are still together, and take this opportunity to perform any repairs and refits to your mechs and equipment before we deploy to our next assignment. Alright, an ER PPC, an autocannon C10, and a cataphract. That is relatively good. Let us put our mechs on repair. Sadly, everything is up-priced because it is considered that I am in Capellan territory. Although this design is predominantly used by the Lyrian Commonwealth, it has been oriented towards being a more rugged design with a better adaptability. As such, this mech is easier to maintain and refit. These mechs tend to focus on a more well-rounded loadout as opposed to mounting big, heavy-hitting weapons. Interesting. Hunter-Killer. This mech is designed to track and eliminate light or medium mechs. Sensor range. Interesting. Weapon cooldown modifier, weapon heat generation, right. This mech has a roomy cockpit that allows a more comfortable ride along them. Torso twist angle, turn speed modifier. Rifleman. Torso twist, head capacity, weapon spread, weapon ammo. This is really good actually. Oh god, this is really bad. I guess I could keep this Panther. I don't care much about the markup price. While the Grasshopper was originally designed as a heavy hunter-killer with the advanced stealth tech, the finalized design ended up being much simpler. Despite this, the Grasshopper still ended up being a dependable multi-purpose cavalry mech. Oh, I see. Yeah, I'll be taking the Panther because I need it for the for a quest. I'm fairly sure I cannot assemble a mech here. Yeah, I can't. Well, then I'll just be removing everything from this one. Yeah, that should do it. Did I put everything to repair? Yes, I did. This crusade. Oh, the crusade is going to be done by the time the fucking mission, the fucking campaign is done. Mission accomplished. Lancer Tikhonov is officially ours. Crusade Lancers command has accepted the surrender. Blah 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 blah. Once we ship out, we will brief the battalion on our next objective. For now, get some rest while you can. And so, yeah. Okay, so 64 days.
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Is there anyone who can get a little upgrade from here? This one?
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
Doesn't seem like that's the case. We might be able to get some useful stuff on the next one. Let's go.
Wave 3 of Operation Rat has begun. From here, the Crucis Lancers will divide and conquer a number of systems, securing our grip of the Tikhonov commonality. The second and third Crucis Lancers' next assignment is to take the world of Tigris. Boasting one of the highest standards of living and well-educated populaces in all of the Capellan Confederation, Tigris has acted as a cultural center and brain trust of the Capellan state for centuries. Bringing Tigris to heel will consolidate the Federated Sun's might throughout the Terran corridor, and further secure our hold of vital jump ship routes into the Lyran Commonwealth. Its conquest will also rob House Liao of a major population center containing some of the Capellan state's brightest minds and wealthiest families, hampering the Confederation for generations. Given the system's wealth and nobility, House Liao has stationed significant defenses on Tigris. With only 2nd and 3rd battalions assigned to this invasion, we should expect to encounter stiff resistance to our occupation, as we will not be able to rely on the same amount of support that we received on Tikhonov. But always remember, the Lancers have already done what not even the Star League could do. We took the unconquerable world of Tikhonov. Compared to that, there is nothing that Tigris can throw at us that we haven't already faced before.
Kill 5 champion mechs. Yeah, that's gonna happen anytime soon, I believe. Kestrel Lancers, we're about to make planetfall onto Tigris. Aerospace sweeps of our targeted LCs show no opposing forces waiting for us. From what the reconnaissance has shown, mech and vehicle forces are currently stationed just outside the largest population centers. It appears that Capellan's defenders will allow us to land on Tigris uncontested. We believe they are holding this defensive position, anticipating a blitzkrieg similar to our attack on Tikhonov. But that will not be our strategy this time. Unlike Tikhonov, that had major population centers scattered across the planet, Tigris' primary center of power rests in the concentrated cluster of multiple cities and townships called the Shangxi, the Four Cities. To control Tigress, we only need to neutralize the 4 cities to bring it under our control. To do this, the Kestrel Lancers will be dropping 40 clicks north of the city behind a small but dense forest named Jewel's Grove. Our sister unit, the 3rd Cruxis Lancers, will be landing east of the 4 cities in the base of the Granite Fields Mountains. Both battalions will regroup at our planned forward operating bases and then move to initiate a coordinated pincer strike against the 4 cities. Before we can move against the 4 cities, both regiments of Cruxis Lancers must secure a forward operating bases to prepare for our eventual pincer attack. Our FOB will be located on Jewel's Grove. Once of planet side, you are to advance along the nav point route till you reach our planned location for the FOB, and clear out any potential hostiles that might be occupying its location. Provided the Capellan defenders maintain their defensive position, we should be able to secure our FOB with only marginal enemy resistance expected. Good luck, everyone. Alright. Oh, it's too much, never mind. Back to the hunchback with you. Yeah, they should do it.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
Okay, I'm on it.
You pay me, I fight for you. Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some body bags. Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some body bags.
Prepped and ready, Commander.
Great to be on board, Commander.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're
Ready to see what's out there.
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Let me see if
Ready
there
for
is
action.
anyone
Nice
who...
dropship, but boring as hell. Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
Great to be on board, Commander. Let's fill some... You pay me, I fight for you. Deal?
Goblin here.
You pay me, I fight for you. Deal? Deal.
I'm going to be upgrading my team on the side. Alright, this should be a good force.
The fulcrum of power on Tigris is a heavy concentration of the system's populace, clustered around a number of townships and cities known locally as Suga Chongshi. the four
Ah,
cities.
Sugok
We've
Changshi.
made planetfall 40 clicks north of our main objective, shielded by a small but dense forest known as Yorlor's Grove, while the third has made planetfall in the Granite Field Mountains to the east of our objective. We are each
Damn, I
set to
butchered
advance
those
on the city
names.
from both directions and attempt a pincer attack to claim the four cities. Tread carefully. While Tigris is not the fortress world that Tikhonov was, we will not have the luxury of having the full might of all 8 Lancer regiments on our side. For this campaign, it's just us and the third, so watch each other's backs and don't do anything reckless.
Marshal Davion, do we have any intel on our Op 4?
Neo Intelligence reports Warrior House Hiritsu and current intruders have been stationed on Tigris for years with direct support from Laurel's Legion, a mercenary battalion with direct ties to the ruling family of Tigris. Beyond that, we have no intel on if those units are stationed here at full strength or only have a handful of battalions stationed here on garrison duty. So our best estimates range from 1 to 3 regiments worth of hostiles in system.
That's quite a range, sir.
All the more reason to tread carefully, mechwarrior. Continue to follow the marked nav point route to our planned encampment site. Once we've set up a foothold within the system, we'll send out recon squads to see what is what.
Marshal Davian, I'm getting some heavy sensor disruption. Could be the Liao scouting our formations.
Impossible. I have a big elective probe, I got no pings. Everyone tread carefully.
Federation forces have crossed the perimeter. 2nd Battalion, attack!
Contact! I have multiple heavy contacts lighting up across the board. IFF identifies them as Kerr's intruders, Liao's premier assault regiment. All Lancers, weapons free.
Target destroyed.
Target received. Engaging. See that? It's gone critical.
Raven. Target destroyed. Target
Looks like those Ravens weren't scouting our forces, but screening the intruders' numbers.
Why am I reading Davian serial codes on these hostiles?
The Confederation lost much of their domestic assault mech production back in the Second Succession War. Kerr's Intruders makes up for that by fielding large amounts of Davian salvage. Just focus on their IFF signatures.
Easier said than done with all of this sensor jamming.
target destroyed.
Damn it, our Atlas got stuck. It's alright. I have the firepower of an Atlas.
We're rolling to rendezvous. Moving to your 6, Commander.
I still don't understand why my Lance refuses to stick to me when I tell them to stick to me. I'm going to have to check on the...
Damn it! My sensors are all over the place. We can't shoot straight with all this interference. Someone take those Ravens out.
On it.
What the hell? A charger just chewed through my torso with a large bore autocannon.
That must be one of those new variants whipped up by Hellspawn Industries. Focus on taking them down quickly. Those are carrying more than just pop-cap lasers and can be quite lethal up close. Approach them with caution.
Oh, did I cost suck? Oh, there it is.
Target acquired.
Engaging with Lance.
Enemy mech destroyed. The intruders might have gotten the jump on us, but we are not out of this fight. Keep on them, Lancers.
My hunchback is very heavily damaged. your side of the incoming Raven. Alright, everything looking good so far. Our current objective is to secure the next clearing. A few clicks away from the city. Alright everyone, be careful.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Shit.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Watch out! That mech is going critical.
Target destroyed. New target cataphract.
Detecting targeted battle mech in the area.
Target acquired.
Focus target updated.
Why does my team keep insisting on staying fucking far away?
Clear the commander's kill. It's about to explode.
Target destroyed.
Retreat to left exit and link up with House Hiritsu forces.
Finish off whatever stragglers you can find, but let the rest of them go. The third is counting on us to be in position for our joint assault. We need to save our manpower for the fight ahead.
Understood.
Continue along to the marked nav points. We still need to reach and secure our forward operating base. Great work, Commander. We took a beating, but crippling Kurz intruders takes a key Liao assault battalion off the board. You've provided a great service to House Davion this day. This should make our engagements with the elite warrior house troops easier.
I think we did relatively well. We only took a little bit of damage, but we didn't lose a single mech. That was rough, but we did a serious damage to the intruders. Let's get the siege rep, then get setting up our FOB. That was a lot of blackjacks. 10 mechs destroyed. Lancers, fantastic work demolishing the Curse intruders. Crushing a Premier Leo assault command is not easy feat for even the best mech regiments out there. Our success is a testament to all of your hard work and training throughout the past year. A successful ambush like that could have utterly destroyed us, but even with our significant losses, everyone should be proud that they rose to the challenge and fought off oblivions together. Unfortunately, our brothers and sisters of the Third were not so fortunate. Their battalion have been held close to their DC by relentless assaults from the Warriors House, Hiritsu and Laurel's Legion. And to make matters worse, their MIO liaisons believe that both units are massing their forces with the remaining survivors of Curse intruders to make a play at overrunning their position. Marshal Petrosa believes that the Third still has the manpower to hold the line on her own, leaving our main objective, Shukechengshi, open for assault. We have an opportunity to take the city with minimal bloodshed while the Third holds their line. So once Liao commits to their attack, that will be our signal to move against our objective. Commander, your forces are in better shape than the rest of the battalion, so you will spearhead an assault against the centralized power plant whose fusion generators power the entire region. Blacking out the region's power will put pressure on Madrisa's Laurel to surrender the planet without further bloodshed. The remaining Lancers will run a support role on this operation, securing the perimeter to prevent hostile reinforcements. Good luck. Alright, let's repair our mechs. Luckily we didn't lose any of the lasers on that one. Okay, so how much tonnage we have available? I like to give this guy the Orion, and this guy is reduced again to the trebuchet. There we go. Hopefully we find two Marauders. Two Cataphracts, sorry, in this mission. So that I can take out that mission already.
Contact, hostiles near.
Marshal Davian, Lao forces are making their move. You're clear to make your play.
Roger, Marshal Pedrosa. Okay, Commander. Our brothers in the 3rd Crucis are now defending a Liao counteroffensive. While they hold Confederation forces at bay, we're clear to make our play against the 4 cities. The region is dependent on a number of large fusion generators that power the entirety of the grid from a centralized power plant. In order to minimize civilian casualties, we want your lance to move quickly and neutralize these generators. Make your way to the marked nav point and destroy all the marked generators. My forces will move to blockade the city and draw out existing defenders. Good luck, Commander.
Something don't sit right with me. Won't taking out the fusion generators just lead to more suffering for these people?
We consider this our most humane option. Our hope is to avoid the potential bloodshed of 2 whole mech regiments descending into the city to defend it. By having a single lance take out the generators, we're hopeful that Mandrissa Laurel will surrender her world to prevent more bloodshed.
Target destroyed.
Weapons free!
Waiting. Target acquired.
There's the power plants, Commander. Let's get to work. That's one down. Now on to the next.
Target.
Jackson, help the Ritzy with
Already?
Damn it! Jesse, I'm rerouting our heavy battalion to assist. They should be at your location in 15 minutes. Try to hold out till then. Commander, I need to break our blockade to help the 3rd, so be advised. Enemy reinforcements may break through.
Understood. Take your time. We got this. Destroy the Urban Mech. They are going to make a problem for us.
Tango down. Focusing on issue target.
Shit.
Jesse! Shit, we've lost comms. Commander, I'm rerouting to support the 3rd. Rihanna, I'm appointing you operational commander of this mission. Finish this, then fall back to our position. Understood, Marshal. Good hunting.
Leave it to W. Dogs to split innocent people's livelihood in order to take one of theirs. We'll make you regret attacking our home planet.
Oh, the reactor on my kill is about to go crit!
All targets destroyed. Crucis Lancers, fall back to your designated exfil sites and prepare to regroup at Marshal Davion's position.
Repositioning to requested nav point.
I wonder if there is actual salvage in here or just ammunition. Just ammunition probably, yeah. Our trebuchet got stuck somewhere.
Davion's position.
Let's see what we have here. And yeah, we should be good with all of this. Damn, we took minimal damage there, except our Marauder, who took a bit of a beating. Lancers, I won't mind swords. We are in a nightmare scenario. House Hiritsu's elite commandos were able to raid Marshal Petrossa's command center and get away with her battalion's equipped Ministry of Information, Intelligence and Operation codebooks. If decrypted, House Liao will be able to decode House Davion's wideband comms shatter and any transmissions sent to into any Comstar facility on preoccupied planetary networks. The entire security of Operation Rat could be in jeopardy. Our MIO liaison believes that the encrypted codebook data packets are now in the hands of the Maskirovka, the Capellan State Intelligence Service. Our spies have reported that since the start of the war, the Maskirovka has been struggling to keep up with and verify the flood of reports and information pouring into Xi'an every day. The head of the Maskirovka crisis team, Yuxting Xiang, is said to have instigated rules requiring local and regional verification of any new intelligence data before being forwarded to Xi'an, to ensure that verified critical intel to the capital isn't buried by a mountain of minor unverified reports. Because of this, the MIO liaison believes that the codebooks will stay on Tigris until they are decoded or verified by some other means. Which means that there is still hope that we can still intercept the Crux's stolen codebooks before they are allowed to transmit them to Xi'an. Commander, we cannot allow those codebooks to get off-world. Once we identify the location of the Maskirovka, we will need to act swiftly and eliminate any data relay satellites that can transmit the codebook datapacks to a jump ship or Comstar. I'll need your unit to be ready at a moment's notice. The second we identify where they are holding the codebooks, prepare your lance for rapid deployment the moment we can verify the facility that is housing the codebooks. Unfortunately, I will not be able to commit additional forces to reinforce you in this mission. Commander, the Kestrel Lancer's primary objective of bringing the system into the fold has not changed, and for now, House Hiritsu and Laurel Sigil still maintain control of Tigris. I'm trusting that you and Rihanna are the only ones capable of getting this done without much support from the rest of the Second Cruxes. Don't let us down, Commander. It should be easy to do, relatively. As long as you guys keep most of the enemy forces in position, preoccupied, we should be able to make a bit of a deep strike and destroy the Maskirovka headquarters. I forgot to do something here. Oh, never mind, I cannot do it anyway. Then we're just going to do this. Okay, 9 days. Our lands should be for the most part ready for then. So yeah, let's go. There we go.
To your 6, Commander. Commander, it's of the utmost importance that you stop the Maskirovka from decrypting those codebooks. With them, they can decrypt our reports and significantly stifle Operation Rat security. putting not just our lives, but all Federated Suns forces at risk. Our MEO liaison has relayed the locations of known Maskirovka relay stations in the system's capital of Jianfeng. We need them destroyed ASAP before they decode and transmit the data to Comstar. They'll know what we're up to the second we start taking down their relay stations. So timing is of the utmost importance in this mission, Commander. Good luck.
Target received. Engaging.
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target
Ceasing fire.
Alright, we need to be careful and get ourselves into a position. The one over there seems to be the farthest one. The other ones we should be able to hit relatively quickly. Let's attract the defenders and deal with them. Hopefully and don't give them a chance to discover what exactly we are doing. Make it look like we are just ready.
Shadowhawk.
One of the commanders killed. It's about to explode.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy mech down.
Incoming missile.
Heading back to Eagle's Nest.
Target destroyed.
Following your lead.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Make it look like we are just striking at military positions.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
And just trying to cause chaos.
Target acquired.
Alright, weapons free.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Destroy their radar positions.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Once the decryption is complete, send the package out to Comstar immediately.
Looks like the Liao forces know what you're up to. It's now even more critical to carry out this operation quickly.
Target destroyed.
We are under assault from Federated forces. They are attempting to hold our transmissions of vital intelligence for the Chancellor. I need whatever House Hiritsu forces you can spare to store these bedrats as long as possible.
Sounds like they're calling in the cavalry commander. Let's hurry it up here.
Target acquired.
We just lost another relay station. How are we doing on that decryption?
Target destroyed.
We're standing by and waiting on our delivery. We are running out of time.
Target acquired.
Begin forwarding the entire encrypted package to Comstar now. We cannot risk the codes returning to Federate hands.
Damn it! It's now or never, Commander. We need to stop those transmissions before they complete their handoff. Get this job done now!
They're done.
You Federates are too late. The package is in the hands of Comstar. Your illegal annexation of the Belgian territory ends now.
Alright,
How did they do it so fast?
the Lancers will soon be able to spare a mech company to deal with this rabble later. Return to base and we'll plan our next moves.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Coordinate fire on the commander's target.
Target destroyed. New target Phoenix Hawk.
Tango, down.
Alright, hostiles eliminated, let's leave. Well, those it is true what they say, I guess. Those Capellans are really good with intelligence. I wasn't timing it, but I don't think they had a full minute to do the whole transferring of the code book.
Prepping for extraction now, Commander. We'll see what Marshal Davion has planned for us once we relink with the rest of the Lancers.
We'll send reinforcements to clear the area in a bit. For now, come back to base and let's plan our next moves. You might have won this battle, but those Godwood will ensure that the Capellan Confederation will win this war. We'll see about it. Damn, they didn't really have a big force to defend this place. Mostly people with surplus weapons. Commander, thanks for taking this debriefing with me in private. After your extraction, our support infantry moved to capture all Maskirovska facilities. Our MIIO liaison has received the intel collected, and we determined that the Maskirovska was ordered to verify their price before they could be allowed to forward the data packets up to Xi'an. Thanks to your intervention, they were unable to do so. In their panic, they did the only thing they could do to get the message of world, transmitting the fully encrypted data packets through Comstar. Under Justin Xiang's mandates, they couldn't forward the package directly to Xi'an. They needed to forward their reports to their commonality's regional capital for processing and verification. Normally this would have been taken off had we not already conquered it. So instead they were forced to transmit the package to the capital of their neighboring commonality. They transmitted the codebooks to Sarna. Little do they know that Sarna is already a marked target for the 5th wave of Operation Rat. Host Davian's COC has just decided that the 5th Series Fusiliers and a pair of mercenary battalions will be the units that take Sarna. The Fusiliers are already looking for some payback after the Liao ambassador, the new Series kidnapped Duke Michel Hansek Davion 15 days ago, when SCID attempted to arrest the ambassador for espionage. Commander, I invoke your position within the Kestrel Lancers as Special Operations Battletech Company and ordering you to assemble your troops and prepare to depart to Sarna on your own. With Marshal Pedrosas injured, she has been recalled to New Avalon to report to the MIIO director, Quintus Allard, to alert him of our situation personally. In her absence, I am needed here to secure Tigris with the rest of the 2nd and 3rd Cruxes. Unfortunately, the only support I can give you at the moment is a freshly repaired Zeus, whose pilot was KIA during the Curse Intruder ambush. While I am still attempting to charter jump ship route for this task, we'll be ready to depart from Tigris in no more than 7 days. I'll have more information for you prior to your departure. Until you meet up with the 5th Series Fusiliers, you will be on your own, so prepare your forces for anything and everything. Make sure you stock up on provisions from the market and begin all refits and repairs prior to leaving Sarna. We'll discuss further details when I have them. Understood. Medium, large. This is some good stuff. Alright, let's put or make some repairs. Luckily I have a lot of upgrades, so my repairs don't take hardly any time to be done. That is going to change the moment I enter into a heavy conflict zone and I don't have secure supply lines. Alright, what do we have here with the Zeus? Let's apply the thing here. And since we only have permission 1, we cannot really do much here for it, so... Oh, ho ho, 140 days. That means I...
Opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company.
So 140. That means 40 days for me.
My combat skills are meant to impress, sir. You pay me, I fight for you. My combat skills are meant...
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
Goblin here.
Going to be putting everyone I can on training.
Got something for me, big boss?
Prepped and ready, Commander. Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company.
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Great to be on board, Commander.
Ready to see what's out there, Commander. Ready to see what...
Finally! Got something for me, big boss?
Won't let you down, Commander. I've trained for this.
I think I'm going to go with this one as well, even if I don't get to play a little bit with the commander.
You're ready to stop wasting my time?
Alright, Commander, I've tried contacting with the COC of the Fusiliers to alert them of our plight, but since their impending invasion of Sarna is considered top secret, the entire unit is operating under a communications blackout until they secure Sarna. But by that time it will be too late for us. We will need to dispatch you to Sarna on your own. Your mission will be to link up with the 5th Surtees Fusiliers Combat Commander General Gordon Harrison, or the Battle Mech Regiment Commander Colonel Anthony Harkness, and deliver this verigraph message from myself explaining our situation. Once you've made contact with them, your objective on Sarna is to find the location of Sarna's Maskirovka headquarters and demolish it before they can decrypt the 3rd Crux's codebooks. See if General Harrison or Colonel Harkness can spare some forces to support you once you made contact. Unfortunately, due to Sarna's distance through hostile space and with jump ship availability being in short supply, the best we could muster for you is a route that will take over 3 months before you arrive to Sarna, and another 16 days traveling from the jump point to the planet itself. By the time you touch down, it will be almost a month after the Fusiliers have initiated the invasion of the planet. If everything goes well, by the time you reach Sarna, they should have a strong foothold already established in system. Commander, until you make contact with the Fusiliers, you will be on your own with no support, so I need to ask, are you absolutely sure you have all your mechs and equipment queued up for refits during your journey? I have no idea what the situation on Sarna will look like by the time you arrive, so be extra sure that you have collected all needed provisions prior to departing. Godspeed, Commander. Contact me immediately once your objective is complete. Let's go.
Sarna, capital system of the Sarna Commonality, and one of the jewels of the Capellan Confederation. For centuries, Sarna had been a beacon of industry and technological sophistication, once housing large populous cities across all of its continents, feeding a healthy commercial manufacturing industry. But, like the rest of the Inner Sphere, the Succession Wars brought death and destruction to Sarna. Today, although it's only a shadow of its former self, it remains an important world. Its aerospace and dropship manufacturing centres, combined with its centralised location in Capellan space, have made it a prime target for the Federated Sun's ongoing invasion of the Confederation. House Davion has charged the elite 5th Certis Fusiliers with taking Sarna. In order to complete our mission, we will first need to make contact with their commanding officers, General Gordon Hartstone and Colonel Anthony Harkness. But something seems to be wrong. Although we jumped into the system 7 days ago, I have not yet been able to hail anyone on the wideband Federated Suns command channel. I'm getting nothing but silence every time I try. Even more disturbing, the local news is reporting that the Fusiliers have attacked and destroyed Sarna's HPG relay station, which has cut the system out of contact with the rest of the Inner Sphere, spreading panic among Sarna's populace. Our mission to recover the stolen Mio codebooks is far too important for us to abandon. Whatever the odds, we must make contact with the 5th Certis Fusiliers and request their assistance in finding and destroying the stolen codebooks. Otherwise, the entire security of Operation Rat could be compromised. Let's just hope we're not too late.
Flamers? What? Why would you put flamers on a Warhammer? Oh wait, it's the Capellan Confederation, okay, makes sense. Oh, this one looks good, it has a UAC-5 prototype. Prototype platforms tend to be less resilient and lack redundancy compared to armor repair cost, structure repair time. I see. The Cyclops is a rather unique assault mech as it is well known for its ability to command brigade-sized units in the field. However, it often comes at the cost of either less firepower or armor. The Black Knight is so... I see. Energy boat. We are on our final approach to Sarna, and I'm still getting nothing on the Davian command channel. I'm also picking up a large amount of space debris in shallow orbit right outside Stardust's exosphere. It looks to be the debris of a number of destroyed dropships or satellites, but they are too small to make out any discernible origin. Wait a minute. Commander, I'm just beginning to get afraid of the first Surtees Fusilier decoded channel. It's incredibly faint. They appear to be sending an SOS. The message is only a single set of coordinates accompanied by a single repeating text transmission. Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. This is the 5th Surtees Fusiliers calling for assistance from any forces loyal to the Federated Suns. We are in need of assistance at the following coordinates. No holobit, no audio, and no declaration of any kind of identification. And the signal on this is so faint that I can't even get a read on anything beyond the text transmission and the coordinates. I don't like this, Commander. I don't like this one bit. Unfortunately, these coordinates are the only lead we have at finding the Fusiliers, and we need those codebooks and their help, or everything will be lost. If this signal is legitimate, we'll need to assist the Fusiliers and make contact with General Hearthstone or Colonel Harkness if we are going to have any hope of completing our mission. But be extremely cautious, Commander. This has all the markings of a trap to lure Davion loyalists into an ambush. I will not risk our most effective mechs until we have a better idea of what is going on. If it is as bad as it looks, we are going to need to prepare for the long haul. Very well. Alright, so 39 days until my commander is up and running. Let's see who will be the one replacing him. You know what, let's go with... Let's put a Shiver here. He hasn't have the opportunity to... No, actually, I feel more confident with Fenrir.
Through rougher situations. We've got this.
Grid seems clear for now, Commander.
Okay, so we have 20 extra tons. Yeah, this should do just nicely. I know she said that we needed to be careful not to deploy our best mechs, but sometimes it is better to not listen to the Lialson. Alright, we should be ready now. Let's go. We are not dropping a second lance for now.
Ah, there. It's one of the more tanks. Destroy it.
Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
Commander, the communications disarray caused by the Comstar HPG relay station's destruction has allowed us to land on Sorna undetected. But I'm still not getting any responses on the Federated Suns wideband. The only thing we're detecting is a faint SOS signal from the 5th Surtees Fusilier. I've marked its approximate location on your HUD. If there are any Federation forces out there, we need to make contact with them ASAP if we are to have any hope of surviving this deep into Catalan territory. But be on your guard, Commander. This SOS signal could be a trap.
Only 5 battle mechs? We still don't got a reading on them. Okay, hold on. I need to reduce the volume of the music a little bit. Damn, it's still too loud. That should do it. I hope.
To be members of the Fusiliers, transmitting IFF frequencies to them now. Let's go up and introduce ourselves.
Incoming mechs, stay where you are. Your IFF says you're with the 2nd Cruises Lancers. Why are the Lancers here on Sarna?
The Lancers aren't here in force, it's only us. We're here on special assignment from Marshal Jackson Davion. We have an urgent matter to discuss with General Hearthstone.
He's gone. We believe he's been KIA.
What about Colonel Harkness?
Definitely KIA. His Marauder was bombarded by Inferno missiles. When he tried to punch out, Inferno gel poured into his cockpit and burned him alive.
Who's in charge here then?
You're looking at her. Captain Elena Damu, 5th Certus Fusiliers, 1st Battalion. And as much as I would love to know why you're here, that is going to have to wait. We've got bigger problems at the moment. We're waiting on our salvage teams to strip this Gazelle for any surviving provisions. We're not going to make it much longer if we can't salvage as much of its supplies as we can. We're detecting Liao forces converging on our position. They must have tracked your approach here. Lancers, my men are exhausted and stretched to the brink. I cannot afford to lose any more of them. Help us fight through this with minimal losses, and I'll see what I can do about helping you with your special assignment.
Understood. Hold back. We'll take care of them.
Wilco, focusing fire. Well-placed kill shots.
Target acquired. New target, Marauder.
I'm reading more Leon forces on approach. Captain Damu, do you have dropship support to extract your unit?
No. Our dropship support was destroyed in low orbit shortly after we made planetfall. We've been tracking down and salvaging whatever supplies we can from as many of the downed support dropships we can find. I'll be straight with you. After a solid month of dodging hostile forces, we're on our last legs.
What happened here?
Sarna was a trap. Our MEO intelligence was completely inaccurate. They said that the system was only defended by a few regiments of militia with possible light mech reserve support. What we ended up getting was all 4 regiments of Materran's armored cavalry. They waited for us to make planetfall before attacking our dropships as they tried to return to a low orbit, trapping all of us on this rock. Then, their mech and vehicle forces pinned us against the Grey River and slaughtered everyone. Only a handful of us were able to make it out. If we don't secure these supplies, we won't last much longer. What you see here is pretty much all that's left of the 5th Certus Fusiliers.
Enemy transport touching down.
We dealt with it.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. New target.
Focus target updated.
Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target, Locust. Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Let's get that thing.
Have you attempted to contact any jump ships at the Soina jump point?
We've tried multiple times, but the Confederation have seemed to blanket the entire system in some sort of thick electromagnetic field that's completely scrambling anything that isn't short-range communications on planet.
That would explain why we weren't reading anything on the wideband on our burn into the system.
Target acquired.
Watch out. That mech is going critical.
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. It's even going critical.
Captain Downer, I'm showing no further enemies on scope. It looks like we are in the clear.
Your Lancers really pulled through for us. Thank you. Stick around till we're done here, then follow us. We'll talk about Marshal Davian's special assignment for you once we reach our encampment. Word of advice, though, lose the dropship. Keep it suborbital if you need to relocate. The Big Mac will shoot you out of the sky if they think you're assisting us. Whether you like it or not, you're stuck in the trenches with us till this is all over.
Understood. That is going to be a problem. Nice. 3 million civils, 120 reputation. The standard marauder. Let's see if they had anything of anything rare that we can pick up. One of these could be useful if we end up in a situation in which they are asking me to give some of those. More LRM-15s. Let's get some a trebuchet part. And this should be all for now. Yep, the whole thing looks good. Thanks for watching our backs out there, Commander. Ever since McCarran killed the majority of the Fusiliers of the Grey River, we've been in a bad shape. A lot of the survivors that we found had severe injuries or infection after weeks of surviving of Sarna's jungle. But we've recovered a handful of mechwarriors who are still fit for service after having their mechs blasted out from under them by their armored cavalry. If you don't mind taking an extra personnel, I'll assign them over to you to use as you see fit. They are good mechwarriors, but I just don't have enough equipment to keep them in this fight. When you're ready, let's see what made Marshal Davian feel the need to send you all the way through here to this hellhole on your lonesome. Four days. 4 days. 3 days. And 2 days, yeah. Commander, I reviewed your message from Marshal Davian. I understand the urgency of your mission, but to be completely honest, the Fusiliers are in no shape to help you out. Most of our unit died when the McCarran armored cavalry ambushed us. We've barely kept ourselves alive this past month by salvaging remains as we find them. We aren't in any shape to help out in a straight-up fight, let alone track down an enemy spy network on a hostile world. But not everything is hopeless. You see, we still believe that there might be at least one other pocket of Fusiliers out there, the ones that are said to have attacked Comstar's HPG. We've been hoping that they will respond to our SOS with all these damn long-range comms jamming. But with all this damn long-range comms jamming, it's next to impossible to get a signal out. I'm actually amazed that you were able to pick it up. Probably because your dropship communication gear is much more powerful than your average mechs. That actually gives me an idea. If I can give you the transporter codes of our mechs and vehicles used in the field, you should be able to track down those responsible for the HPG attack by using the sensors of your Leopard. I don't know what's got in their heads to be dumb enough to attack one of Comstar's HPGs, but if they're still alive, we all stand a much better chance surviving this if we all work together. Safety numbers and all of that. If you help us out there, I promise that I will do our best to support you in completing your mission. I wouldn't worry about those codebooks going anywhere. With the system HPG down and all commercial dropship grounded, they wouldn't be able to get those codes off-world even if they wanted to. Understood. Mission starts in 37 days. That is just enough time for my commander. Oh, god damn it, not enough actually.
We've trained for this all our lives. Let's step it up.
Okay, we have 10 extra tons. But the only thing I will be able to field is a Highlander or a Zeus, and the Zeus is heavily under equip compared to my other mechs. So yeah, this will have to do for now.
Attention. Prepare for battle mech departure. Warning. Hangar doors opening. Stand clear.
Reactor online. Sensors online. Weapons online. All systems nominal.
We're coming up on the ruins of the HPG relay station. I've marked the map with the last known location of the Fusilier's transponders being sent. After they all went rogue. Be sure to be on your guard and watch your backs. McCarran's armored cavalry is still breathing down our necks looking to finish us off for good. Let's go find our answers.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. Target acquired. New target assassin.
Hostiles.
I see them. Whoever they aren't with the Fusiliers. This is Captain Alana Damu of the 5th Certus Fusiliers. Who the hell are you, and why are you using our transponder signals?
We serve a purpose much higher than yours, my child. I regret you coming here. Now I'm afraid I cannot allow you to leave this place alive.
Focus on the Shadowhawk or protect our flank.
This will usher humanity into a new mold in the era.
Screw that and screw you! I don't have any plans on dying today, but I do plan on dismantling you imposters piece by piece until you tell me what I want to know.
Destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
Did that helicopter crash into the radar dish?
You don't even realize you are nothing more than a pawn in someone else's game.
And I'm sure that ominous word vomit spewing from your mouth is supposed to actually mean something.
New target briefing. Target acquired.
Didn't you know? Your first prince sent you here to die.
Not the first time the Fusiliers have heard that one.
Acquired.
We're on it, Commander.
Incoming missile. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed.
On your trail, Commander.
Acquired.
Amazing, Commander. Nice kill. It's even going critical.
Shit, there are so many enemy mechs.
Holding at nav point.
That's a fairly active imagination you have there. The Confederation's ambassador to New Certus kidnapped our Duke and took him to Sion, where Max Liao executed him in cold blood. Duke Hasek Davion was a patriot to the entire Federated Sons and died at the hands of a madman.
Good kill, Commander. That mech is about to go critical.
Acquired. Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Target acquired. Target destroyed.
Killing us won't matter.
Target
You will
destroyed.
never make it on Sona alive.
I'm showing no more targets on our scopes. Looks like they're all down.
Good. Bring the support infantry out and take in as many prisoners as possible. Rip each and every one of them out of their mechs. I want answers, and we aren't going to get any if we don't bring these imposters in alive.
Holy shit, that Warhammer is really damaged. I think we did a really good job there. We didn't lose a single mech, but that Warhammer isn't going to see any fighting anytime soon. Sorry for my emotions getting the best of me out there. But whoever that smug son of a bitch on the comms was, he definitely knew all the right buttons to press to piss me off. My moods greatly improved after I've been told we were able to pry him out of his mech alive. We got lucky and he fell unconscious during the battle. We weren't so lucky with his conspirators though. Many of them killed themselves before they could be taken into custody. We got a handful of them, but not as many as I would have liked to capture. Whoever they are, they definitely have a top-grade intelligence training. Could be Maskirovska or Dead Commandos, but honestly there are some huge holes in that theory. They wanted to trap us here and attack the HPG to frame host Davion in the eyes of Comstar. While the broad strokes make sense, though other major details don't. They never once called for Macarons to reinforce them. They have no forms of IDs, they don't act like any Capellan I've ever seen, and most of all, they know things. things that no Capellan intelligence officer would ever divulge to us. If I'm being honest, the whole lot of them give me the creeps. We've put all the survivors under the enhanced interrogation and came up with zero answers as to who they are or why they destroyed the HPG. But plenty of seemingly random bits of information regarding Yori Naga Kurita, Aliao counteroffensive, plans for raid against the new Avalanche NAA's campus, and other things that were clearly way too implausible to be true. Among the random bits of information they did divulge was the location of all Maskirovska facilities on Sarna, and confirmation that they did receive a priority message from Tigress months ago. They claim it's been buried in a sea of dozens of other reports that began flooding into their offices since the fall of Tikhonov. This must be your lost codebook, Commander. If it is true, then the Maskirovska do have it, but don't yet know the value of the content they possess. Although we didn't find any additional Fusilier survivors, a deal's a deal, Commander. I'll spare what I can to assist you in a raid against the identified Maskirovka headquarters. It won't be much, but with their new intel, it should hopefully be enough for you to get the job done. Thank you, Captain Alana Damu. It will be really helpful. So, mission starts in 40 days.
We've been through rougher situations. We've got this.
Ah, fuck, just fight too much. Okay, so how much I have? 15. It's 90 or 85. 90. What do I have something on 90 tons? No, I don't really have many, but assault mechs for that matter. I haven't been building that much. Oh, nice. A little too expensive, but nice.
Let's get a move on.
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
You pay me, I fight for you. Deal? Deal.
Ready for action. Nice dropship.
Prepped and ready, Commander.
Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join you.
You pay me, I fight for you. Deal?
Ready for action. Nice dropship, but boring as hell.
You pay me, I fight for you. Deal? Deal.
My combat skills are meant to impress, sir.
This is Goblin.
Let's get a move on. Time is...
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Alright, let's do this. Yeah, I think we have not many other options. Let's do this last mission here, and then we are going to be ending the stream. Oh look, I got a PhD in thermodynamics. That pretty much increases my heat capacity thingy. That's really good.
Right, Commander. We were able to learn the location of Sarna's Meskirovka headquarters and support facilities around the capital city of Sarna from our captured imposters. If your stolen codebooks were delivered anywhere, it would have been at any of the marked facilities for decoding. With the HPG system down, it's fairly safe to assume the codebooks would not have been able to make it off-planet even if they were decoded. So if you can destroy them here, it's unlikely Liao will be able to retrieve them again. We are deep in enemy territory here, so I can only support you with a small team of commandos. They will tail you and verify the destruction of the codebooks once you destroy the marked buildings. This is your mission, and I need to tend to the Fusiliers and plan our next move. So I'll leave the rest of this up to you and Rihanna. Best of luck.
And to you, Captain Danu. I've got nothing to add to that, Commander, so let's get the job done.
I got it!
Target destroyed. Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Enemy destroyed.
Incoming missile. Target destroyed.
Tango down.
Target acquired.
There's our first target. Let's be quick about this, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Target eliminated.
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
Looks like we've got their attention, Commander. Just keep at it.
Target destroyed. New target, Spider. Target acquired.
Tango eliminated.
New target, Grasshopper. Target destroyed.
Requesting support. Holding at your waypoint.
New target.
Enemy mech eliminated.
Target acquired. Target destroyed. Target destroyed. New target, Blackjack.
Okay, it's going to explode.
Target acquired.
My target eliminated. We're moving in behind you, Commander.
Wait, there is still a lamp.
Personnel, I'm initiating protocol Finish Kangaroo. Evacuate all facilities. Destroy and burn all hard
Target destroyed. Target acquired.
you evacuate. Make sure we leave
Target destroyed.
for these deviant dogs.
That's the last facility. The infantry will take it from here. We shows up in force. Make your way to the marked exfil site.
We get a lot of helicopters flying over us.
Target is down.
Alright, let's get the move on.
Moving into formation, Commander.
Target destroyed.
Alright, quick hit and run. There we go. That's all marked targets destroyed. Commanders are still sweeping each side. Come back to base and we'll wait on their return. Contact Macaron, inform him that we've been attacked. I want those fat rats ground down! Oh. I'm going to take 3 parts of this one. I did not expect to find a hero mech. And a fire starter at that. Alright, let's go and repair our... Okay, 7 days until that one is done. Congratulations on completing your mission, Commander. My commanders reported that the second the Maskirovka saw infantry investigating the destroyed site, they initiated protocols to destroy everything, rather than see the Confederation's secrets fall into our hands. We were able to capture a handful of random data drives for good measure, but I doubt there is anything of immediate value to us in them. Although your mission for Marshal Davion is now complete, I'm afraid you're still trapped on Sarna just like the rest of us. Liao forces still maintain air superiority and will destroy your dropship if you attempt to leave the system. Just as they destroyed all of ours. But not all hope is lost. We just captured a scouting patrol from the local militia and were able to tap into McCarron's comms system. While we know they will change the transmission codes the second they realize one of their patrols are missing, we've learned that McCarron is squarely focused on destroying the remnants of the Greater Cobras and Screaming Eagles, the Syrtis Fusiliers mercenary support battalions for the Sarna campaign. They're still alive and have been causing the Big Mac nothing but problems for months now. We've used your Leopard sensors to pinpoint their position through their assigned transporter codes, and we've verified that they're still alive and moving, though they are too far for us to make radio contact through. All of this electromagnetic jamming. This is the best news we've received since you all arrived to help us. Commander will need you to make initial contact with them at the moment the reported location is too far away from any of our Fusiliers to make it without abandoned or wounded and prisoners. I'll prep everyone for transport and begin to slowly migrate our surviving personnel in their general direction. Your forces can fly ahead on your dropship and make initial contact with their forces and plan a rendezvous point for us. The mercenaries have been moving their forces repeatedly, trying to stay one step ahead of McCarron's armored cavalry. Judging by their movement, it appears that they are migrating towards the ruins of a derelict warship located deep in the northern Giancarlos. This will be the most ideal spot for you to make contact with them. This might be the last time we see each other, Commander, so before you go I just want to say thanks for everything. You've given all the remaining Fusiliers hope that we'll make it out of all of this, one way or another. Okay, how long until mission starts? 44 days.
Thanks for the opportunity, Commander. Not gonna let you or your company down.
Let's get a move on. Time is money and we're wasting both.
I really wish I could remove the love of lasers for another one, but it will have to do.
Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company. Ready to see what's out there, Commander. It's an honor to join your company.
Anyway, I think we are going to be ending the stream for now. So let me just save it here. Alright, I hope you all enjoyed the stream, and I hope you all have a good day or a good night, whichever of the two applies. I'm going to be seeing you all later on Saturday at about the same time I stream. We are going to be finishing the Kestrel Lancers campaign. It should be this next mission and at least 2 or 3 more, which should be relatively easy to do in a single stream, and then we'll figure out what we continue doing. Anyway, I hope to see you all there, and have a good night or a good day. Bye bye everyone, and thank you for lurking, Guswolf. Wait, hold on. Is there someone who I might raid? No, I don't think there is. Yeah, I'm going to be ending the stream. Bye bye everyone.